5 days of ongoing unrest in Pakistan-administered Kashmir. Nearly a dozen people were killed and 70 injured after fierce clashes broke out on one side of the flashpoint area that lies between India and Pakistan. There is an advisory urging visitors to avoid the area. Mobile data services have been choked for days, and Islamabad has sent paramilitary forces to reinforce local police. And this is because of a banned group, a cost of living crisis, and a dispute over 12 legislative seats reserved for refugees from Indian-administered Kashmir. Experts say the current crisis is the latest episode in a long-running debate over governance, political representation, resource allocation, and regional autonomy. The Joint Awami Action Committee, or JAAC, is a grassroots umbrella of traders and civil society voicing discontent, and on June 5, they were declared a terrorist organization by the government of Pakistan-administered Kashmir. They grew out of May 2023 protests against the cancellation of subsidies and skyrocketing cost of living. By September, several protesting groups joined to form the JAAC. It has led protests centered around 38 demands. These include the cost of living crisis, reducing perks for government officials, and abolishing those 12 refugee seats. See, 12 of the Legislative Assembly's 53 seats are reserved for refugees who fled from what is now known as Indian-administered Kashmir and settled in various parts of Pakistan. And there's going to be an election on July 27, ahead of which JAAC is protesting against the size of that representation, arguing that the refugees live in Pakistani cities, not the Kashmir region. Islamabad calls it, quote, malicious propaganda against the future of Kashmiri refugees. Multiple rounds of talks with the government of Pakistan-administered Kashmir and Islamabad have failed. And the Supreme Court ruled recently that refugee representation cannot be cancelled because it's enshrined in the Constitution. Now, despite a federal government official saying that 35 out of the 38 points on JAAC's list have been resolved, it announced that a protest scheduled for June 9 would go ahead anyway. Some experts argue that giving in to JAAC's requests under duress could be the beginning of degrading constitutionally guaranteed protections, a red line for the government of Pakistan. Protesters have called the government crackdown heavy-handed. The government accuses many of sedition, and much of Kashmir remains shut down and under heavy security presence.